Well, unlike Brent Burns, I have teeth right now. Never been compared to Brent before, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Scott, thank you for all that you do. That warm, impressive introduction was very nice, and you and SAP and your colleagues at SAP have my respect for all that you do in this valley from a technology standpoint, but also the giving that you do in the community as well. It's well respected, so thank you. To my wife, Deborah, who's here tonight, thank you for your support and encourage me every day to support the Sharks Foundation. Just for background, I'm just a lawyer. Deb is a registered nurse and a lawyer. She also is much better looking and has hair. But Deb recently started, with her medical and legal background, she recently started a job as Associate Athletic Director at Valley Christian. So rather than worrying solely about scholarships for students or beating Bellarmine, which is usually a given anyway for Valley Christian, Deb is focused. There we go. Deb's primary focus is enriching and protecting the lives of student athletes on that campus. So thank you for serving with pride. Thank you. Thank you to PACT for allowing me to represent the Sharks and the Sharks Foundation. It all starts at the top with our owner, Hasso Plattner, the co-founder of SAP. He leads our ownership group, and like George Gunn before him, he believes that all of his entities must include community fundraising and giving as a core responsibility for the organization. So he is no different, and we are no different at the Sharks. I also acknowledge the many Sharks employees here who I've worked with over the last 6 years, led today by our Sharks Foundation Director, Heather Hooper. Thank you for all that you do in serving with pride. While the connections between PAC and the Sharks may not be obvious, we actually share quite a bit in common. We both grew up in San Jose in the early 1990s, and in the beginning, it is fair to say that no one in the community probably really knew what to make of PACT or hockey in Northern California, for that matter. From meager beginnings, then through the last 25 years of successes, it is hard to imagine San Jose today without PACT or the Sharks, both sharing a common commitment to the community, particularly in the fields of education and healthcare. We also both share the common commitment of beating LA in hockey, like the Sharks did last night, 2-1 in our season opener. Last night was significant also for another reason, is we launched our 50-50 program at our first regular season game last night. We raised Sharks fans, most generous of all fans, donated $23,000, $12,500 of which will go to Valley Medical Center. I'm sorry, to, I misspoke here. Yeah, Valley Medical Center, yeah, I got it right. I have all these hospitals around me. Since its inception in 1994, the Sharks Foundation has generated millions of dollars to help fund critical community services that PACT fights for each year. Last season alone, Sharks Foundation donated a franchise record $1.5 million in support of high-performing programs serving those in need, and remains dedicated to enhancing the lives of youth and families for many years to come. Let me highlight just a few of the programs involving the medical community alone. The Sharks Foundation does a lot of work with today's co-honoree, Chris Wilder. Congratulations on your recognition today, and also for your serving the community with pride. One of the Sharks Foundation's biggest contributions was to Valley Medical Center's Women's and Children's Center. In 2014, the Sharks, thank you. The Sharks Foundation, in partnership again with SAP, allocated a total of $750,000 over a 3-year period to fund the redesign of a pediatric floor at the hospital. It will be San Jose's first of its kind, offering affordable and high-quality health care in an inviting and educational environment. We also partner with our team doctors, Kaiser Permanente, on a number of health living educational programs, such as Fitness Face-Off, Stick to Fitness, our school blacktop resurfacing projects, Sharks in Parks, and future goals. All of these are designed to benefit underserved elementary school children throughout San Jose and Santa Clara County. With Kaiser, the Sharks and the community are thriving. Thank you for your serving with pride as well. I close with a story and a promise. In preparing for today, it brought me back to 8th grade in 1983. I'll save you from doing the math, I'm 47. My 8th grade teacher, Sister Eileen Byrne, Catholic school, volunteered me to compete in a speech competition against other students in front of the Lions Club over a dinner, which meant in front of adults. The theme of the speech was to serve with pride. And I still have the speech. I found it last weekend. It's faded. It's typewritten. Remember typewriters? What a concept. Double-spaced, whiteout. Remember whiteout? The whiteout did not fade. And, memories fade because I thought the speech was actually a lot longer than it actually ended up being. The point, however, is not the speech, but that at that age, serving with pride was a priority because of the care, guidance, and leadership I received from my parents, teachers, priests, and many other adults. Humans are not naturally wired to give. Ever try to get a 2-year-old to share something? Our willingness to give is a learned habit through the help and support of many adults over many years. We all know that PACT stands for People Acting in Community Together, but the word PACT means so much more: a promise, a commitment, a bond between people. Our PACT as adults is to educate the children in our society of the benefits of giving and supporting our community. Our engagement and service to those in need alone are not enough. We need to do more. We have to pay forward the value of serving with pride to the children and generations that follow, just like Sister Eileen did in 1983. That is our promise to each other and our promise to future generations. So thank you for the recognition today. Keep up your outstanding work, and remember to honor the PACT. Thank you.